Dobbs looking to throw on first down. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
By the Packers.
So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. And despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Behind the chains, 2nd and 13. Jackson now. He gets this to Davante Adams. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Packers have taken the early lead.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
On is Mason Crosby for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Makes the score Packers 7, Texans nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown.
Mason Crosby.
And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Second down at 5.
2nd and 5.
In your face.
They'll hand it off now. Johnson. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Johnson on the carry. He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A gain of a yard on the play.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Dobbs. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Play action. Now Jackson. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions quote-unquote go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
On 2nd down, it's Johnson, and he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. He may try and run for this. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
5 yards.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal. They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Here's Dobbs to throw. That's caught. It's Thomas. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Jordan Thomas.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
Kenny Clark in on the
They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Rolling to his right. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this 1st quarter. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12.
Aaron Jones on the
We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this 1st quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
And that is incomplete.
Jackson's pass intended for Devontae Adams.
On 4th down, here's Green Bay's 3rd-year punter J.K. Scott, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. On the return comes Cobb. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Texans nothing.
Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Whitney Merciless showing no mercy, flies in for the sack. Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. From the gun, Jackson looking deep for Adams. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Packers.
To
Devontae Adams. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Packers 21, Texans nothing.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line. So net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
They'll take over first.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And they'll get him down right about the 20. Benardrick McKinney there to make the stop. 2nd and 8 coming up.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for first. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Laviska Shenault with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Packers add on to their lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle 3rd of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the young men. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
A gain of 9.
And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. And down he'll go at the 25.
Texans
first. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Now McCarron. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
And it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown.
Green Bay.
So not a good start for this rookie quarterback, already trailing in this first half, and that's going to make things worse.
Well, back in my day, this was not unexpected out of rookie quarterbacks. That's why a lot of coaches didn't want to play them. But coming out of college now, they throw it all the time. This is a little bit unexpected, the way that he's playing here.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Take it. And a mistake on the lateral. It's a loose ball. And the Packers pick it up. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown.
Mason Crosby.
So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. Fielded a couple yards in. Oh, and miscommunication on the lateral. The ball's out, and some room to work. And the Packers are in for the score.
Green Bay.
I'm glad we were paying attention during the rules seminar because we learned the only time you can't advance a fumble like that is in the last 2 minutes of either half.
Right. Other than that, if that ball's out, whether forward or backwards, it's live and free for anybody.
No doubt about it. When you say free, that means he's got free reign to pick it up and go. And that's exactly what happened there. Took it in for a touchdown.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Now the return. Here comes Randall Cobb. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up.
No gain on the play. Leads to 3rd.
Now here's McCarron on 3rd. He finds his target, Fuller. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down. Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Now that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. McCarron flush to his right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. The Texans on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. Now a handoff. Johnson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Pass complete from Watson to Akins. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Out of the pistol, here's Johnson. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
The tackle.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Watch the screen. Pass.
From the shotgun, here's Dobbs. Buying time, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It's Preston Smith. He gets the sack there. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 25, and they will take over at the 26-yard line.
1st and 10.
The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
And the defense obviously expecting run as well, as they're going to shut that one down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 3 to go. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout, as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. And how about this running out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
42-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. And that's complete to Adams.
Jackson's pass.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down. He'll grab 3 yards on the play, taking it himself for the 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
On 2nd and 2, Jackson. Connection made with Chenault. And they'll get this down to the 10.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
At the 9-yard line.
Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. And the ball situated at the 9, 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Green Bay.
Aaron Jones, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Packers continue to roll. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Makes the score Packers 56. Texans nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here comes Cobb. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
On the return, the Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Dobbs. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Preston Smith picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. Here's Brian Anger now as the draw. And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool him. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Breaking the huddle, 1st and goal as the return team has set him up with golden field position. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Devin Funches, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers are pouring it on. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Packers 63, Texans.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
And it would appear he's going to be short of a 1st down as he stopped right around the 29. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They do go for it. It's McCarron. This is caught. It's Cooks. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. The 1st down carry here for Johnson. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
In on the stop. A loss of a yard.
On 2nd and 11 now. McCarron
at the 47.
And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Houston. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. On 3rd down, Dobbs. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Under pressure, and down he goes. Preston Smith. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. The give is to Jones. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 38-yard line, 2nd and 11. Again, it's Jones.
38-yard line.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
Taken in the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
On 1st and 10, here's A.J. McCarron. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
The 30-yard line.
Throwing on first, here's McCarron. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Adrian Amos with a pick. And into the end zone, it's a pick six and a Packer touchdown.
Mason Crosby for the...
Oh, this is becoming tough to watch. I don't know that I've seen 3 pick sixes from the same quarterback in the same game.
And I know that many are going to scream at the coach about why did you let him stay out there to throw those. But truthfully, what are the odds that you're going to throw 3 pick sixes in a game? You want to leave them out there so they can work through some of the rough stuff.
And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
To throw again on 2nd down. McCarron. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Christian Kirksey came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And a tough turnover there as now they will have it at the 6-yard line, 1st and goal.
The 6-yard line.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Now Jones. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the sneak. Kind of a wasted play there, and now it's 3rd down. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Jones. Call it no gain on the play, so no help there. And now 4th and goal.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's now 4th and goal.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th and goal as they look to finish this one off. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the 4th, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed, it's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there. And I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did it? We need the points, okay? Because you never know at the end of the year if points are going to come into the tiebreaker if we're trying to get into the playoffs. That's always the standard justification.
7 yards on the play. On first down, Dobbs to throw. Dancing to his left. And some room to maneuver. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Dumping it off for Johnson.
Complete.
Call it no gain there on the first down play.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
On second down now. It's Johnson, and he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
1-yard pickup.
Dobbs is throwing.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. On 1st and 10, Dobbs. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
At the 25.
Throwing on first down. Dobbs. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Johnson on the counter. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
It's a gain of 3.
Again, it's Johnson. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. So on 4th down, Texan kicker Kaimi Fairbairn comes on. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. And Fairbairn missed it. He pulled it left. And this score will stay right where it is. A tough day for this offense continues. One of their best chances to get on the scoreboard there, couldn't do it.
Yeah, it's not looking like it's going to happen for them today, does it? I mean, opportunity after opportunity, play after play has gone against them the entire game. They probably feel a little bit like Schlepprot, got that black cloud over their heads.
At the 27-yard line. Today's final score.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible. Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one.